Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, Wes Troop, here with another review. Today, I will be reviewing the 2009 horror flick, The Unborn. Yeah, I know. Random, right? Well, last week I watched You Again, or a couple weeks ago, whatever. So I was checking out some Odette Yustman. Nice. I always had a thing for Odette Yustman, so I thought I would get a little more of a fix here with another one of her movies, The Unborn. So, it is a 2009 horror flick, as I said before, to give the rundown of what this movie is, that sees a young woman fighting the spirit which is taking possession of her. Interesting, right? Alright, well, you may ask, Wes, who is in this wonderful film? Wonderful is, that just came out. That wasn't really. Okay. Anyway, Odette Yustman, as I said before, plays the main character, the sexy heroine. Heroine, not heroine, I should say, I guess. Same thing. Casey Belden. Gary Oldman, that's right, Commissioner Gordon himself, plays Rabbi Sendak. That's right, a rabbi. Ooh, we're getting to the Jewish ones. Here we go. I always say Gigandet, but it's French. I know it. Gigondet, we'll say. That's my wonderful French. See, Mrs. Burkhart, I told you I was paying attention in class. Anyway, not really. Okay, Megan Good. Oh, well, he plays Cam Gigondet plays Mark, who is Odette Yustman's boyfriend in the film. Megan Good plays Romy, who is Casey's best friend in the film. Idris Elba, I think I'm saying that right, plays Arthur Wyndham, who is like a Christian priest they bring in to help. He's pretty much wasted in this film, but it's a small part, so. He was last seen by me in the movie Obsessed. So, there you go. Jane Alexander plays Sophie Kozma, who is the woman who knows a little more about this weird thing that's haunting Casey. James Remar, of course, Dexter's dad, big Dexter fan, plays Gordon Belden, Casey's dad. Carla Gugino, what movie isn't this girl in? Plays Janet Belden, who's mostly in flashbacks, the mom. And C.S. Lee, also known as Masuka on Dexter, another Dexter fan. Dr. Lester Caldwell he plays, who has, it's a small part, but it was pretty cool to see him in something else other than Dexter. What did I think of The Unborn? Should it have stayed Unborn? I thought it was an okay PG-13 horror movie, as I call it. You know, there's a big difference between movies like The Grudge, The Ring, One Missed Call, Shudder. Movies like that I call PG-13 horror movies because, first of all, they're rated PG-13, and there's a big difference between them and movies like Halloween, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, anything like that. I've seen some good PG-13 horror movies and some terrible ones. One Missed Call, hello. Because of the lack of gore, blood, nudity, violence, I'm never a huge fan of these PG-13 horror movies into the genre, but I thought this one was acceptable. You know, it's okay. While it's somewhat an original concept, there are some familiar elements at play here. Obviously, you'll say, oh, I've seen that before. You know, think a Jewish take on an exorcism movie. There you go. Hava Nagila. There's parts that will make you jump, definitely. You know, there's parts that you can see coming a mile away, of course. But there are some parts that made me go, ooh, you know, just a little bit. But there are parts that will make you roll your eyes as well. The ending, pretty much. Odette... What did I think of the cast, of course? Odette Yustman, I think, is an underrated hottie, and reminds me of a more talented version of Megan Fox. Oh, I'm probably going to get a lot of criticism for that one. Gary Oldman is great as always. Definitely great in this film, considering what he had to work with. Gary Oldman could be a stick figure and still win an Oscar. So, That made no sense. The rest of the cast is good as well. As I said, I enjoyed seeing James Remar and C.S. Lee together in this film because they're both in Dexter. Someone out there in this film who did this film must be a Dexter fan. The Unborn really got some harsh criticisms, but I don't think it's as bad as most people think it was. That being said, it's not great though. So if you're bored and want to check out an interesting horror movie, I'd say check out The Unborn. Therefore, the A-list gives the film The Unborn the rating of meh. I've seen a lot better in the horror genre, but I have seen a lot worse as well, so it's somewhere in between. But The Unborn, I think it's on HBO or the Skinamax. Definitely you can get it out of Netflix. I don't think the Redbox has it anymore, but because it's a little old. But whatever. If you want to see an interesting horror movie, see The Unborn. It gets a meh from me, but maybe you'll like it better or worse. So until the next time. Till then, troop.